Clinton and her team declaring war now on the FBI.
And the FBI director, okay, you violated these two protocols. You owe the public full information.
We find it very strange that 10 days out, that he's putting this letter out there.
In fact, it's not just strange, it's unprecedented, and it is deeply troubling.
But is the FBI really the one to blame? Here to debate this is Trump surrogate and radio talk show host Dr.Gina Loudon, along with Clinton surrogate and the Miami Beach Mayor, Phil Levine. Thank you both for being with us. I'll start with you, Dr. Loudon, who is waking up super early. You're in San Diego. Thanks for being here with us. Do you think, is it Comey's fault? Who's to blame here?
No, this is a pattern of the Clintons and their cronies. You know, they blamed the women that her husband attacked. They immediately hired private investigators to trash them. This is what they did with James O'Keefe. They blamed him. This is what they did with WikiLeaks. They blamed the Russians. That proved not to be true. This is their modus operandi, and they don't want the truth to be that, look, it looks like this this company of people are so mired in scandal, Ainsley, that I don't even see how she would govern at this point. They don't want the American people to see that, so it's a distraction.
Yeah, Phil, back in July, and this year in July, when they said that she was not going to be indicted, the Democrats were saying he's just doing his job. But now they're saying he's to blame. Is that fair?
Well, I think it's incredibly strange that 10 days before the most important election in the world, all of a sudden, you know, there's these new emails that came out. The fact of the matter is these are most likely backed up emails. I think that it's something that everyone knows. But I think more importantly is this. I mean, my God, I mean, let me tell you what I'm hearing from the folks in South Florida, people that came from countries like Venezuela, where they've actually seen things like that happen in their countries, and that's why they're living in Miami now. This is concerning to all Americans. How did the director know this weeks and weeks in advance? And all of a sudden, 11 days before they decide to bring this out, my God, something doesn't smell right here. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also obviously the mayor of Miami Beach. But when my instinct tells me there's a problem here, this has not been a great week for the FBI. All Americans need to understand, why are they getting involved in this election?
So, Dr. Loudon, is timing the problem, or what she actually did the problem?
Well, I think what the American people are waking up to is that, number one, this would be a daily occurrence if she were president. Kind of a horrifying thought, because she does have so much scandal. But I think also when we worry about corruption, I think we have to think about, if this is on some sexual pervert's computer somewhere, what foreign government has information on Mrs. Clinton or those closely associated with her, and how would they use that against the American people, Ainsley? I think that is the real corruption that we need to be concerned with, and the things that many that have come to the United States have sought freedom for, is freedom from the kind of corruption that plagues the Clinton camp.
Mayor, what do you think about this? Because it's definitely affecting her in the polls. She was up 12 points a few days ago, and now she's leading by 2.
Well, I'll tell you, Ainsley, of course, Florida is always going to be close. It was close in 2012. It's going to be close. It was close in 2000. It's a close state. We know this election is going to be close. But I think for the sake of transparency, because the director of the FBI is getting involved in this election, why doesn't the commissioner, the IRS, now get involved in this election? And we know that Donald Trump is under federal IRS investigation. Let's release his tax returns. The IRS commissioner should follow the lead of the director of the FBI and release his information. And the state attorney generals should release information on Trump University and all the fraud cases going across the state. Let's bring it all out there right now. That's what I think the government should do.
Wow, what's your response to that? Is that a pivot or what, Dr. Loudon?
That is a masterful pivot, but I'll say this. How about if Hillary just doesn't destroy evidence, doesn't hammer people's
phones? Well, that's a great lie, because you know that's not true.
Doesn't bleach bit the emails in the first place.
If something's on a server, it's on a server. What happened? They had bad investigation? They all of a sudden found 600,000 emails?
How about if the transparency just for once in her life comes from Hillary instead of blaming someone else at every turn?
We know these are backed up emails. Come on, IRS, give us that information.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Mayor and Dr. Loudon, for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, brand new details.